Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So today we do have three things to talk about, and we are first going to talk about Lautaro Martinez. So right now I just want to give a few updates on Lautaro Martinez because I feel like I haven't talked about him enough. And so according to Mundo Deportivo, they said Lautaro Martinez is Barcelona's main objective for the summer transfer window. The club decided during a meeting that took place yesterday. Barcelona are ready to pay his release clause of 111 million euros. Then we can see here, according to Sport, Barcelona understand Martinez's signing won't be easy since the Argentine striker has caught the attention of many big European clubs. Barca are not willing to enter an auction for the star, and they have more options on the table. So I have been hearing a lot of discussions going on asking, is Lautaro worth 110 million euros? Is he really worth that price tag? People are saying he's overhyped and that he's not ready to be Barcelona's main striker. And the main debate that has been going on is, if Griezmann cannot cope with Barcelona's striker requirements, why does Lautaro Martinez qualify to be Barcelona's number 9? And what I usually say is this: just because you are a star, that does not mean that you'll fit into the Barcelona system. And that has been proven over time, like Coutinho, Dembélé, and so many other players. When a brand new player comes to Barcelona, two questions are asked. One is, can you fit into the Barcelona system? And the second one is, can you bond well with Lionel Messi? Lautaro Martinez has already answered that second question, and that is that he can bond well with Messi, and that was with Argentina. Martinez shined in the Copa America with Messi, and that was when Martinez really started to grab headlines. It has been reported that the board's main objective is to sign Lautaro Martinez because he is a proven player. He knows how to work with Messi, and when you know how to work with Messi, then that is a huge plus for FC Barcelona. Because I know that the board was like, hey, if he can do that with Messi with Argentina, then imagine what he can do when he does come to FC Barcelona. But let's say if he does go to like Liverpool or Man City or maybe even Juventus, then yes, maybe he might not meet the requirements, but with Barcelona you really got something going. So that is why I'm a big believer of Lautaro Martinez. He's not that star player, that number 9, that guy that looks like he will be the next El Fenomeno, but he can be the next big number 9 if he goes to the right team, and that is FC Barcelona. And I believe that because of the Copa America this summer, it will only push Barcelona to sign Lautaro this summer. And I believe that Messi and Lautaro will bond even stronger in this tournament, so we have to keep an eye on that. We have to keep an eye on how Argentina is playing throughout that tournament. And Martinez may very well be Barcelona's first real signing this summer. The transfer window does open on July 1st and the Copa America finishes on July 12th. So that 11-day window between July 1st and the 12th would be perfect to the club to see how Lautaro will react when he is in a big occasion with Argentina. And as we get closer to the summer and when these rumors begin to become stronger, I will make a tactical analysis video on what Lautaro Martinez can provide for Barcelona and why his qualities is the perfect match to be Barcelona's number 9. So now I want to move on to the next topic, which is about who is Barcelona going to sign as their next number 9 for this season. So it has been reported today that Barcelona has been given permission to sign a striker this season. And so over the past 4 to 6 days, Barcelona had to prove to the officials that Dembélé was going to be out for the next 6 to 8 months. And they have done that. They have gotten the medical reports saying that Dembélé will be out for 6 months. Now, according to Catalan radio, Barcelona have 15 days to sign a forward. And whoever that forward they sign has to be from La Liga, and that forward cannot participate in the UEFA Champions League. Right now at the moment, ESPN has reported that Angel Rodriguez looks to be completely ruled out. And if you guys don't know who Angel Rodriguez is, he is a Getafe forward who scored a goal against us in the Camp Nou. So he's a great striker, he's very technical, he's very quick with his movement, and at the moment he is priced at 11 million euros. So that does fit Barcelona's price range. And honestly, like I said before, I'm not that excited on who we sign and who we are going to bring in this season, because Barcelona's price range is really going to limit the quality you want in the player. And we can see here, according to Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona don't want to splash too much money on a forward. The goal for the summer remains Lautaro Martinez, and therefore the club are now focusing on signing a player who can play in all 3 attacking positions. And if you actually think about this, right, if you put this into any La Liga forward perspective, who would really want to move away from their club just to go to Barcelona for 3 months. The players know they're going to come back. And if you leave in the last quarter of the season, that player will be responsible for creating a catastrophe to their own club. Like, for example, Angel Rodriguez may not be the most important player for FC Barcelona, but he could be the most important player for Getafe. And you're taking away Getafe's gem. So I don't know. To me, it's a little disrespectful, because just imagine a player saying, hey, I'm going to go to Barcelona real quick and I'll come back next season. Like, that doesn't sound right. I don't like it. I don't even like this rule. I don't like how you could just grab any player in the middle of the season, because you do end up damaging the other club. So that is just my point of view. And we're going to move on to the next topic, which is about what has happened over the course of the last 8 to 10 hours, because this has been a pretty serious topic, and I'm going to explain this in a good order where you guys can understand what has been going on, like I always do. So according to Cadena Ser, right, I don't know how to exactly pronounce this company's name, but we're just gonna call it 13 Ventures. So it has been reported by Cadena Ser, 13 Ventures ordered a number of accounts on Facebook and Twitter to create a post for the purpose to attack club legends like Guardiola, Xavi, Puyol, Messi, Piquet, and others. And if you guys don't know who this company is and what they do, Ventures is a company that has been working with Barcelona since the beginning of 2017. And according to ESPN, the purpose for this partnership is the club paid 13 Ventures 1.1 million to run various campaigns, which is like positive messages on social media. Then we can see here, according to Said, a part of the club was aware that there was a contract in place with a company to improve Barcelona's image. However, the fact that the content contained messages going against Barcelona's players and others around the club was unknown. So once Barcelona, the club, knew what was going on and what type of images was being placed around social media, they came out with a statement, and this is basically what they said. They said that the club and or Ventures have no connections to the social media profiles that made such comments. Barcelona will take legal action. And so their statement was like a little long, so I basically summarized what it said. Yeah, that's that. Now the big question is, would the board really approve such comments to their own players and members? Some people are saying yes and some people are saying no. But just know this, if this is true, that basically means the board targeted their own people with their own money made from the club. So if you're going to ask me if I believe this is true or not, and if I believe that the board really did attack their own players, their own members, I don't believe the board is behind any of this, because making a bad transfer decision and having bad management is extremely unacceptable, right? But making bad comments to your own players and members through social media is a whole different type of level of foolishness. And I'm going to point out 2 reasons why I'm going to stand by my own opinion and why I think that the board has nothing to do with this. So the first one is, what does the board gain from this? Why would the board want to get a reaction from their own players knowing that things are already not going well off and on the pitch? This would only give Messi more of a reason to leave the club, if what was reported true. Messi has already publicly attacked the board for their recent decisions. And remember, one of the club's main objective is to keep Lionel Messi at the club. So it does not add up. It doesn't make any sense. And there is a huge disconnect between this rumor and the board's objective for these next 6 to 9 months. So that's one point. My second point is going to be very simple, is very self-explanatory. And that is, I believe whoever was behind this and why these accounts and images were created was to just capitalize off of Messi's and Abidal's disagreement that happened 2 weeks ago. And so misery does love company. There are people out there that wants to create hate and tension and want to see something burned down to the ground just because they love it. They love to see that because they're miserable themselves. So these stuff do happen. These people do actually do stuff like this, and that's just how it is. And now our job is to know what's real and what's not. It's very simple. And so that's that. That is my opinion. I don't think that the board has nothing to do with what has been going on over the past 6 to 10 hours. So yeah, it's a very serious situation, but it's very easy to put down. So that is it for today's daily news. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and support, and I'll see you guys next time.